Lake of the Ozarks, it's that time again for your weekly report brought to you by Rick Ball Ford Lincoln in Sedalia, Iguana Boat Sales, and Aaron Tippin at the Ozarks Amphitheater.
I'm Ashley Kyle.
And I'm William Holtz.
Things you can look forward in this week's episode include giving a thank you and farewell to an important CEO.
It's fall cleanup time in the Ozarks.
And a new business opening its doors in Lake Ozark. And Lake TV covers events from both sides of the lake, plus some fantastic upcoming events that will have you marking your calendar.
We look forward to bringing you all of that and much more, but first, a word from our friends at Rick Ball Ford Lincoln in Sedalia.
If you're looking to save money on a new Ford right now,
Rick Ball Ford Lincoln is the place to be.
get a 2017 Ford Explorer with 0% for 72 months plus $1,500 cash. 2017 Ford Edge, 0% for 72 months and $2,000 cash. 2017 Ford F-150 with 0% for 72 months plus $1,000 cash. We're committed to you by offering a great selection of new and used vehicles and a one-of-a-kind buying experience.
Stop by for a test drive or shop us online at rickball.com.
The sign across Bagnell Dam Boulevard said it all, as the annual Bike Fest weekend welcomed riders from across the country to Lake of the Ozarks.
Where are you from?
British Columbia.
What are you doing down here?
Having a good time.
Is this your bike?
No,
Borrowed bike?
borrowed by
Must be a good friend.
good friends. They lined the strip almost as far as the eye could see. Mostly two-wheelers, and a few three-wheelers too. Business at the bars was brisk, and there were vendor tents set up in Luby Plaza.
How are you today, sir?
I'm good, baby. How are you doing?
I'm just great. If I was any finer, I don't know how I'd be.
How's business?
It's a little slow right now, but you know what? It is Friday afternoon, so
Yeah.
we got the rest of the weekend to have a good time.
Got it.
Farther up the strip at the Leatherman, owner Mike Page took a minute to talk to us about the event.
What are you doing today anyway?
Oh, I'm just hanging around, just see what happens. You never know, it might get busy.
Well, we're shooting this on a Friday, and it's probably pretty busy, but I imagine the rest of the weekend's going to be pitching.
It's pretty busy, and it's only going to get busier. It's going to be crazy before it's all over.
How many bike fests is this for you?
Number 11.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
You're going to be on a dozen next year, right?
We're going to be on 12. Yeah, we've been with it from the beginning. The store's been here for 41 years.
Right. Well, this is definitely the place to be in Bike Fest.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, really.
Rain did dampen the last day, but otherwise, Bike Fest 2017 was an all-out success. Bob Spicer for Lake TV. Hey, what are you looking at?
That's a wonderful event that seems to get bigger and bigger each year. Now for news, Lake Regional Health System is saying a warm farewell to Michael E. Hinsey after 27 years as CEO. Hinsey took his position in 1990 when Lake Regional itself was only a small community hospital totaling only 93,000 square feet. In less than 30 years, Hinsey helped transform the hospital to an expansive health system that, along with the now 500,000 square feet Lake Regional Hospital, includes many primary care clinics, express care clinics, specialty clinics, and much more. Mike's efforts as CEO and his accomplishments have not only benefited the economic growth of the lake area, but improved the overall quality of life of the lake's residents. In response to his fantastic work as CEO, Hinsey has received awards throughout the years, including the Distinguished Service Award presented by the Missouri Hospital Association as its highest honor in 2013. And back in 2004, he earned the MHA's Visionary Leadership Award. Mike Hinsey is described as a man of integrity and intelligence, and it is quite clear by his work that he is incredibly dedicated to and cares greatly for his community. We here at Lake TV will speak for our community and give our greatest thank you to this amazing man. Enjoy your retirement.
Mike was a huge asset and he will certainly be missed. Now, fall cleanup of Lake of the Ozarks shoreline began on Saturday and will continue through November 5th. This cleanup is brought to you by the Ozarks by Adopt the Shoreline, whose mission is a beautification effort to remove man-made debris from shoreline. The cleanup will be performed completely by volunteers who will take the lake's 500 miles of shoreline by zones, each with their own coordinator. Now, this will ensure peak efficiency of the cleanup. Now, during the spring cleanup, volunteers removed over 587 cubic yards of trash. Ameren Missouri will sponsor ATS's efforts by supplying trash bags, providing administrative support, and covering the cost of transporting and disposing the trash and debris. ATS is a culmination of Ameren Missouri vision. We're creating a better, more beautiful beautiful environment for everyone in the community.
A new Lake area business has recently opened its doors to the public. The Main Event is a modern event venue with space for all types of gatherings, including weddings, receptions, reunions, business socials, and even holiday parties. The business actually has 2 rental spaces, a smaller, more intimate space, and a larger space for larger gatherings that can be rented separately or together. The venue is located on Bagnell Dam Boulevard in Lake Ozark, making it a central location for many towns around the Ozarks. To celebrate the Main Event's grand opening, as well as their membership to the Lake Area Chamber, the Lake Area Chamber staff, board members, and volunteers held a ribbon cutting back on September 13th.
Camden School District's Hawthorne Elementary hosted members of the Missouri State Highway Patrol this month to thank and show their support to local heroes. This is part of a new program by the Nutrition Services Department, where during the school year they will welcome local heroes once a month to enjoy a hero's breakfast in order to thank them for their service to their community. The officers in attendance this month were Sergeant Lowry, Officer Hutzler, and Officer Cody.
Stay tuned after a message from Iguana Boat Sales in the Ozarks Amphitheater for a preview of great events hitting the Ozarks.
That, and we'll look back at the annual Hillbilly Fare in Laurie.
Coming to Ozark Amphitheater, Saturday, September 23rd, Aaron Tippin.
She ain't a Cadillac, and she ain't a Rose, but there ain't nothing wrong with a radio.
Active military and veterans use promo code ISERVE. Emergency personnel use the promo code ISAVE for discounted tickets.
Goodbye.
Aaron Tippin and special guest Travis Gibson. Ozark Amphitheater in Camdenton.
An eagle fly.
It was a perfect day for it, the Hillbilly Fare in Laurie, Missouri. The crowds couldn't ask for better weather. And it all came down to what to do first. There were the vendor tents, the craft displays, and of course, the food. And there was this guy.
Hello, I'm the hula hooping hillbilly, Reed.
Let it ride.
Woohoo! Hey, Mama, don't you treat me wrong. Gonna love you all night long. Hey, that's what I say.
Then it was time to head down to the main stage for the tractor pulling contest. And competition was fierce.
Look at him, he's tough. He's ready to get there. Oh, man, he's tough. He's tough. Look at his half muscle. He's gonna try to get it. He's gonna try to get it. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy.
The face painting lady was there.
Who knew I'd be here?
And so were a couple of hillbilly king and queen hopefuls.
So you're running for king and queen?
Yes, we are.
What do you got to do to win?
Well, last night we were here. We went around and campaigned, let everybody know who we were to make sure you vote. This morning we were in the parade. At 3 o'clock this afternoon, we'll participate in the newlywed game, which is a hoot. And then the voting starts.
After a stop at the ticket booth, it was time to check out the carnival. And that's one ride I could do without. After a stop back down at the main stage for the Little Sprouts contest, we headed back to the fairgrounds cabin for a sit-down with fairgrounds manager Susan Huff for a little history.
This was the 48th year for the Hillbilly Fare. It started way back when up on the highway, and the proceeds for the fair goes to fairgrounds improvements. We have used the proceeds for new electrical power, asphalt in the streets in the fairgrounds, buildings for the Enchanted Village of Lights. I mean, it all goes right back into the fairgrounds.
Yeah, so it's not just for the Hillbilly Fare, it's for other events too, right?
Yes, it's for the fairgrounds itself, in the park.
I understand that this is your 30th year?
I have been involved in it for 30 years.
How about next year?
I'm not going to be here. I'm retiring in March.
Come on, Susan.
I'm retiring in March.
Okay. Who's taking your place?
Her name is Caitlin Strout, and she's a younger lady. She's got a lot of good ideas, and I know she's going to be really good at it.
Good to know there will be another Hillbilly Fare next year. For Lake TV, Bob Spicer, and making a pit stop.
Well, farewell to Miss Susan Huff, who has been a huge asset to the city of Lori. Enjoy your retirement, Miss Huff. Now for events, September is National Yoga Month, and in celebration, Spa Shiki will offer some free yoga throughout this month. Free events will include 3 yoga workshops and 1 rooftop yoga class. These events will aim to bring awareness and celebrate the physical, emotional, and mental benefits of yoga. Each workshop will be held on a Saturday from 10 to 10:30 a.m. and will follow a yoga class that starts at 9 a.m. Both the class and the workshop will take place in Spa Shiki's movement room. September 23rd is the workshop on the spinal movements and hip stretches, and September 30th will focus on inversions and arm balances as well as advanced moves. The purpose of these workshops is to teach everyone, including beginners, different moves to improve their yoga and their overall wellness. There will also be a free rooftop yoga class on September 28th, so come out to the Lodge of Four Seasons Spa Shiki and see what yoga is all about.
Captain Ron's is hosting the Lake of the Ozarks Marine Dealers Association's Fall In-Water Boat Show. Now, this event is scheduled for this weekend, September 22nd through the 24th, and it's going to feature over 100 boats, including some performance boats, new cruisers, personal watercrafts, runabouts, and even a great selection of pre-owned boats. So get to Captain Ron's this weekend, as who knows, your brand new boat could be on display for you.
Come out and support your troops this Saturday at the Lake of the Ozarks Air Show. Along with celebrating American soldiers, there will be spectacular aviation performances with vendor booths along with kids' activities to boot. Bring the family out to the Camdenton Memorial Lake Regional Airport anytime between 7:30 a.m. and 4 p.m. to enjoy this day of fun and remembrance.
The 11th Annual Hope House Classic Golf Tournament is scheduled for this Saturday, September 23rd. Now, the tournament will be played at Eldon Golf and Country Club. The entry fee is $100 for a single person or $400 for a team of 4, and you can sponsor a hole for just $100. Now, the tournament will include 18 holes of golf with a cart, lunch following the round of golf, as well as many prizes, and even a $10,000 hole-in-one prize should you have what it takes to knock in that coveted hole-in-one. Now, the tournament will begin with a 9 a.m. start, and it's set to be a shotgun start.
Shawnee Bluff Winery is doing their part to help with hurricane relief next Tuesday with another rendition of Give Back Tuesdays. On Tuesday, September 26th, all their food and beverage sales will go directly to the Salvation Army in hopes of providing relief for the victims of Hurricane Harvey. That's right, 100% of any food or beverages purchased that day will be donated directly to the Salvation Army. This means a couple of different things. First, that Shawnee Bluff is continually incredibly generous, and you know where to find me on Tuesday, September 26th.
As always, there will be some amazing live music opportunities around the lake this weekend as well. Larry Gatlin and the Gatlin Brothers are headed back to the Shawnee Bluff Vineyard this Friday, and the brothers have been touring for 60 years and stealing the hearts of fans with their chart-topping hits, and they plan to do the exact same thing right here in the Ozarks Friday night. Gates are set to open at 5 o'clock, and music will start on the patio shortly after. Larry Gatlin and the Gatlin Brothers will take the stage at about 8 o'clock.
Another great live music opportunity comes from the lake's very own Ozarks Amphitheater. Country star Aaron Tippin will be at the amphitheater this Saturday in conjunction with the Lake of the Ozarks Air Show. His 25th anniversary celebration is set to be filled with old classics, new music, and even some music you wouldn't expect. So, after many years on the road, Aaron Tippin is just as excited to be out performing in front of the crowds who he calls his family. Doors will open at 6 p.m. and the show will begin a half hour later. Don't miss out on your chance to see this great country artist for what's sure to be an incredible evening. It will also feature a tailgate party starting at 5 p.m. along with the first ever flash mob in patriotic fashion. Tickets are still available at ozarksamp.com.
Last but certainly not least on our list of upcoming events for this show is the lake's biggest fall festival. It's the annual Pumpkin Chunkin' Palooza. This is a family-friendly fall festival extravaganza hosted by the Ozarks Amphitheater. There will be events like wine tasting, food vendors including $1 a pound ice cream and a large pumpkin contest, as well as activities for the entire family, including face painting, a petting zoo, on-site pumpkin decorating, pony rides, bounce houses, and tons of other kids' activities. And new this year, we here at Lake TV are proud to present the first ever hot pepper eating contest. And of course, no festival is complete without live music, and this year's festival features both the lake's own Iberries and the Norman Jackson Band. As if that wasn't enough fun for one day, there will also be a 5K and 2.5K run/walk the morning of the festival. Prices for the event vary depending on age, and family passes can be purchased for just $20. This fantastic festival will take place on Saturday, September 30th. For more information, you can visit the event's website at pumpkinchunkinpalooza.com or just give the Ozarks Amphitheater a call. Well, that's going to wrap up this week's Lake of the Ozarks Weekly Report. Be sure to check out our Lake TV Facebook page as we've currently got numerous contests running.
That, and don't forget about our live coverage of local high school football. This Friday, we'll feature the Osage Indians playing the Versailles Tigers with the Burger Smokehouse pregame show starting at 6:40. That's a wrap for this week, folks. I'm Ashley Kyle.
And I'm William Holtz. Until next time, friends, be the change you wish to see in the world and know that you're loved. Be blessed and stay classy, Lake of the Ozarks.